There's 2 new Easter eggs in Warzone that are only available for a limited time, and in this video I'll show you how to complete both. The rewards are this SO14 blueprint that actually looks pretty cool, and also this little charm that's just a chest piece. I mean, it's alright, at least it's a reward for an Easter egg. Now these Easter eggs are only available on Zombie Royale on the Vondead map. Now this is kind of frustrating because obviously the haunting event ends in a couple of weeks, so you probably won't be able to do it after that. And Zombie Royale is currently on a kind of rotation mode, which means every 15 minutes it swaps between Vondead and Al Mazrah. That's super frustrating when you're trying this, if every time it switches to the other map, you just kind of have to wait 15 minutes. But it is what it is, so in this video I'll show you exactly what you have to do to get them. They're both super easy. So let's start with the Witch's Book Easter egg. Now this one really helps if you have 2 people or more who can do it. 2 people is enough, but by yourself it's a bit of a pain. So the first thing that you have to do is drop this tomb in the graveyard. It's kind of the westernmost point of the graveyard. It's a tomb that you can go in. Immediately at the beginning of the game, you want to drop down there, and inside that tomb you're going to find a book, and all you have to do is interact with it, and then the whole tomb will light up, the outside of the tomb will light up as well, so anyone nearby will know that this is what you're doing. Once you've done that, your blueprint reward is going to be in the bottom floor of the windmill. Now the big problem with this is that anyone could pick it up. It doesn't have to be the person who interacted with the book. So you need to try and make your way to the windmill incredibly fast if you're doing this solo, or if you want to do this in squads, in a duo or more, which would be much easier, just have one person land on the book and immediately get that, while the other person lands on the windmill straight away and can pick it up at the beginning of the match. Once they've got it, once they've picked it up in the match, if they drop it, any of their teammates who pick it up can also have the blueprint unlocked, although I don't think it will complete the challenge for them, if that matters to you. And that is the Witch's Book Easter egg complete. A massive thank you to Lowy in my chat for telling me how to do this. I think the blueprint you get as a reward is pretty cool, but it's a little bit of a shame that the Easter egg was just so simple and kind of essentially 2 steps, like pick up the book, then pick up the gun. But anyway, now on to the next one, which is a little bit more involved. So the next Easter egg is called the Chessboards Easter egg, and this takes place in the southeast of the map. So what you want to do here is land near the chessboard at the beginning of the match, and you probably want to find a gun because you're going to have to protect yourself against other players. Somewhere near the chessboard, and so far it's always been slightly to the east for us, there's going to be the one missing piece, which is a knight. Now, like I said, for us, it's always been on the grass, either here or next to this little tarpaulin thing here. We have heard people say that they found it in the water as well. I haven't personally had that. I think it would be a bit of a pain if it's there, but there might be multiple locations. This chess piece behaves very strangely. You need to get close to it until its eyes glow red, then immediately turn around and make sure no one's looking at it. That means no one on your team can be looking at it. And then you need to sprint to its location on the chessboard. There's one missing chess piece on the chessboard. You need to sprint to that location, stand just in front of it, and the chess piece should catch up with you, and it's almost like you've been stunned, like you get hit by something. But if you've done it right, you should be able to turn around and see the lights go green on its eyes, and then that will basically complete the Easter egg for you, and you'll get a bunch of rewards like an advanced UAV, and after the match you'll be able to see that you've got this weapon charm for the knight. Now the big 2 problems we had with this Easter egg were A, not running fast enough. This thing goes super quickly, so I would suggest just dropping all of your guns so you can sprint. As soon as its eyes go red, you should already be turning around and getting ready to sprint to the chessboard. If it catches you, it will stun you a little bit and then it will teleport back to its original location. And then the second problem we had was I was trying to get teammates to look at it to see whether it was moving or not, and that actually stops it moving. You can't have anyone looking at it while it's moving. It is a little bit glitchy and sometimes you can see it moving and it's fine, but in general just try to make sure no one's looking at it when you're trying to lead it back to the chessboard, and make sure you go as quickly as possible. And a big thanks to Zombie in the chat for having the right idea about how this works. So that's it. Those are the 2 Easter eggs that are part of Vondead. If there's any more, if you found anything else unusual, I know I've seen some weird stuff going on with the castle. Apparently there's like a line of zombies walking into it or something. If you found anything else, please let me know in the comments below and I'll check it out too. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it about, because that really does help out with the algorithm. So thank you very much for watching and goodbye.